One day, two games, and they both have to go the Mets' way. In order to play again in 2025, the Mets need to win, and they need the Brewers to beat the Reds this afternoon. And the Mets put themselves in this predicament, but at least they come into the final day with some hope. Well, Edward Cabrera goes for Miami. Cabrera faced the Mets in New York in August, and the Mets hit him pretty hard.
Yeah, he got knocked around.
On the
injured list after that. He's only pitched 4 innings in the last month.
And Lindor goes down swinging on the curveball for Cabrera for the first out.
He's got a great fastball. Who doesn't in today's game? But a good breaking ball. If he gets that over, he can throw a gem.
There's Juan Soto. Line one out to left. Right there waiting for it is Sanoa for the second out. Pete, with this appearance, becomes the first man ever to play all 162 in back-to-back years. Today is his 416th consecutive game, a franchise record. And, of course, there's always the possibility it could be his last game. And the curveball got him looking. Side retired. Edward Cabrera with a 1-2-3.
I'm a baseball dad. Just because I didn't go pro doesn't mean my kid won't. Hey, buddy, you got to swivel those hips, right? And you got to swing. And if you don't have the right insurance, you can be paying for this yourself. So get Allstate.
Could it be the vegetables?
At Annetto, we select only the finest fresh vegetables.
Could it be the
First with a couple of strikeouts. Let's get anybody else on base other than Vientos or Alvarez. They will be looking to steal. Cabrera, like Sandy Alcantara, has a very hard time holding runners close.
Oh, my goodness.
Vientos taking off early, and he steals it standing up.
Did he go in his windup?
I think that McNeil was called out on strikes. I think he was so shocked by Vientos.
He wasn't his windup.
He did. So 2 out, a runner in scoring position.
Swinging a ground ball to short. Waiting on it, Lopez. He's got it. Throws the first in time. Side retired. No runs, no hits. One left. Middle of the second. Mets nothing, Marlins nothing on Odyssey Mets Radio.
Mets did not have a lot of great choices as to whom to start today. They decided to go with Sean Manaea, who last year was their ace down the stretch.
Well, I think the decision they made to pitch Manaea today is a couple of reasons for that. One, the Marlins haven't seen a lot because they've got a lot of young players. Have not seen Sean Manaea. That delivery should pose some problems. Tight zone so far for home plate umpire David Rackley.
Looks like Sean's taking a lot off of that breaking ball, Ron, getting more break.
No score, 2 out. Brazoban getting ready in the bullpen now. Manaea trying to get him back into the dugout, all even.
Third straight full count for Manaea, and he walks Hernandez. And there are 2 men on.
Oh, boy.
Coming out. Wow. Is he ready to make a move already? He has Brazoban ready in the bullpen. And he makes the sign.
Boy.
So Manaea's coming out after an inning and 2/3 after issuing a couple of walks. Brazoban will be next. And he hits one on the ground right to Lindor. So Brazoban comes in, gets one big out, and keeps it scoreless as we go to the third. The second walk issued by Cabrera puts 2 men on for Soto.
Here's a chance for Juan Soto to do some damage.
Ground ball right at the shortstop. Lopez with the step and throw for the 6-6-3 double play that gets Cabrera through the inning.
Still no score, Mets and Marlins.
Stanek will be the 4th Met pitcher of the day.
There's a lineup card. It's going to have a lot of highlighter on that scorecard at the end of the day.
Eric Wagaman will stay in to face the right-hander. Norby at first has already stolen a base today. He's got a very short lead. McGill pitched the 1-2-3 top of the 4th. Still Reds 2, Brewers 1 as they go to the bottom of the 4th in Milwaukee. And he drives one toward the gap in left center field. That's going to split him and go to the wall. Norby up.
You could be using your City Advantage Platinum Select card to blaze a new trail. And while you're
on his way to third, he's being waved around all the way. Lindor makes the relay throw to the plate, not in time, and the Marlins have the lead. Eric Wagaman, who has kept the game because of his prowess against lefties, left in to face the right-hander, and he comes through with an RBI double to plate the first run of the game.
And this is the last batter that Stanek has to face before the Mets can go to the bullpen. And as Howie said, Tyler Rogers is warming up.
This one's hit deep to center field by Navarreto. Back goes Taylor near the wall, and it's off the fence, bouncing away from him. Wagaman scores. Navarrete stops at second with an RBI double. Ryan Navarrete starting just his fifth Major League game. It's a long double to drive in a run, and it's 2-0 Miami.
Well, that's two bad sliders now by Stanek in this inning. And it doesn't matter what your plans are for your pitchers if you can't get out of this inning.
So the Mets get a little help elsewhere, but right now we're down 2-0. The Mets need to get out of this inning. Rogers inherits a runner at second and 2 outs.
And Sanoja pulls one over the bag and down the line, and that'll bring in another run. Navarrete scores. Sanoja around second. He's on his way to third. He's got himself an RBI triple, and it's 3-0 Miami.
The 8 and 9 men have gone RBI double, RBI triple.
This is just a nightmare matchup for Tyler Rogers against the pesky offense who puts the ball in play.
It's looped into center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. Sanoja's in with the fourth run of the inning. They are a team that just puts the ball in play.
In this entire series, they've only scored in 2 innings, but they've scored 10 runs.
4-pitch free pass. Third walk of the inning from Cabrera.
I'm shocked that Clayton McCullough is still in the dugout. Shocked. I mean, Pete is struck out and grounded out, but the way Cabrera has looked, got his hands on his hips, he keeps grabbing for the rosin bag because his hands are too sweaty, but they're going to stick with him.
Wow. Well, here is the engraved invitation. Pete Alonso at the plate, tying man. Bases loaded, 2 out in the 5th.
And Alonso lines one to left field. Over comes Sanoja to make the catch.
That ball almost sailed over Sanoa's glove. Sanoa with a little stutter step after making the catch frustrates Alonso and the Mets, who leave the bases loaded. No runs, no hits, 3 walks, 3 left.
When life puts you in the driver's seat.
How many games in his life do you think that Edwin Diaz has been the pitcher on his team to get the most outs?
Yeah, so I went over to Edwin after the game yesterday, and I said, hey, does this outing today take you out of 6 outs for tomorrow? And he smiled and looked at me kind of like are you kidding me? Are you crazy?
Diaz goes 6 up and 6 down in the 5th and 6th innings. Still 4-0. Now the Mets have 2 men on.
This is how you come back in games like this. Pitcher doesn't challenge anyone.
He's 4 for 6 with runners in scoring position today. Huge issue for them first half of the year. Now in the biggest game of the year, hoping for some big late hits. And he went around on the half swing, strike 3.
You wonder about Alvarez's mindset on close pitches here. He's been caught looking his last 2 times up on pitches he thought were out of the strike zone.
Struck him out. Got him with a cutter. Side retired. And Alvarez breaks his bat in frustration. Frustration overload for the Mets. They've been blank for 8 innings.
Well, we go to the top of the 9th inning. The Mets know that the Cincinnati Reds have lost. The invitation was engraved earlier. The Mets have not had an answer. Better late than never.
Okay, top of the order. One on, and now Lindor, who's been on base 3 times today, a double and 2 walks. And he pulls one on the ground, a chance for 2 to second 1, back to first. And the Mets agonizing 3.5 months slow motion collapse is complete. It is unfathomable that this collection of talent winds up outside of an expanded playoff system after having the best record in baseball for the first 2.5 months of the season. Everything goes wrong over the last 3.5 months, and the Mets find themselves on the outside looking in.
I think a lot of the players felt as though this day would never come. They'd be able to turn it on at some point. And
Yeah, that's not probably you.
Hey, the Mets are actually doing well this year. Maybe now I won't have to make a song about.
See it.
Cue the music.
Come on
and beat the Mets. Beat the Mets. Take your turn to sweep the Mets. Expectations are all-time high. Then they do things that just make you shout why, because no matter who wears orange and blue, they'll find new ways to disappoint you. Whether it's east side, west side, they drive everyone insane. Don't watch the METS Mets, they'll cause you pain.
Thank you.
If they play against the Dodgers or the Yankees across town, what will they do? Just take a guess. If you pay a guy $1 billion not to catch a ball, who would you be? You'd be the Mets. But don't worry, guys, Soto's hitting his stride. He's gonna get some home runs now. But when things are looking up, they'll find ways to lose somehow. Bruh. Give him a yell! Give him a shout! As the pitcher can't get anybody out. Come on and beat the Mets, beat the Mets. Watching them gives you regrets. Blowing leads can't hit with risk. This team makes you want to slit your wrists because the Mets are always giving false hope, making the fans all heavily cope. Whether it's offense, defense, they refuse to even try. Please, Mets, just win a World Series before I die. I'm gonna cry. Happy Bobby Bonilla Day.
Everybody,
The quickest way to clear out stuck poop. Can't.
Oh, hell no. Everybody, please subscribe to my boy, Super Captain Chris. If you know Super Captain Chris, he makes some epic videos. He makes this one. He makes this one. He makes this one. He makes all these good videos. And he's my boy, so hit him up. Some good subscribes. And don't forget to subscribe, give a like, comment. Have a nice one. And enjoy the rest of your day.
So let's just go back. I'm gonna go back to the